While I'm giving you unsolicited additional advice on things that you're going to see here in the JavaScript for Web Forms training, one of the things I want to warn you against um, as a supercharger for your career is as follows. There is it looks like a 9 minute ditty in this training on it's automatic keyboard shortcut keys, automatic shortcut keys. Let me tell you again, and I know this was a long time ago for some of you in Web 101, so I want to tell you again about shortcut keys. You and I, potentially as individuals who don't interact with a lot of data entry, don't appreciate potentially the the magic that is shortcuts for data entry. What I'll tell you is, as a web designer, if we step that back and just say as a designer, that is going to lend you to the following chain of career events potentially. So just buckle in for a second. Web designer steps back to user experience designer. User experience designer steps forward into a bunch of other different career types. So once you have under your belt here some web design, it's my suggestion to you, think about taking Android and iOS development. Super duper think about taking iOS development. I know there's Android people out there, and congratulations, you may or may not have bought a phone for slightly cheaper. Or congratulations, you can talk about the Apple sheeple and whatever. Congrats. But the truth of the matter is, Android apps get used a fraction of the amount that iOS apps get used. And that's because of a whole host of reasons, none of which I'm sure you'll care about presently, but I'm going to tell you about anyway. It's because there is a more robust business infrastructure for iOS devices, and there is a far more robust client side for iOS devices. So that means that more people with iOS devices use apps more. So the design you are going to learn here with automatic shortcuts really translates to an iOS or an Android app. The design nomenclature that you will have seen in Web 101, in Web 102, can step back and be applied to Android and iOS app development. That's where you'll see some of the benefit here for shortcut keys. Additionally, it's entirely possible that you'll be part of the front end design for a database that, data entry personnel are going to use. Data entry personnel, just as a reminder, do not look down here at the data. They look up here, or I've got that bass backwards. Don't look at the screen. They're looking down here at the data. That's in fact correct. So as they're navigating this portion, the screen portion of what's going on, they ain't looking. They're down here looking at the other data, or they're over here looking at another screen. So those shortcut keys are a tremendous advantage to really one of the more important client sets that you'll have when working with your web interface, and that's the data entry personnel. So do not forget about that 9 minute and 13 second video portion there, because those benefits extend from your data entry personnel into your data, and that helps the good data in, good data out cycle, as opposed to aids the garbage in, garbage out cycle, which you want to avoid.